Hi all, Loz the Punch Out TV. How are you all doing on this Saturday evening? Hope you're all well out there. Just a quick video talking about last night's boxing. First and foremost, I'd like to thank Jared for coming on, my little mate from down there in South Wales. Thank you, Jared. Thank you, Anand, Mike and Tyrone, and everyone else who come through the live stream last night, and people in the chat. You know who you all are. I'd like to say thank you. Just quickly talk about the Anthony Joshua Ngannou fight and the Joseph Parker Zhilei Zhang fight. For me, Joseph Parker deserves a title shot now. He's fought two of the hardest hitters in the division, especially Zhilei Zhang. No one wanted to fight Zhang after what he did to Joe Joyce. But Parker, don't know what Andy Lee's done to him, but he's completely reinvented this guy. Anyone who's followed me for a while knows that I got a lot of time for Joseph Parker. Really like the dude. Good to see him back up there in the mix, because a few years ago he was fighting mediocre fighters just looking for the bag. Now he seems like he wants to push on with his career. I like the guy's style. I like the guy. I think he's an humble, decent guy, never shit talks. Just an all-round decent fella. Good boxer. To get up off the floor twice against Zhang and to get the win, which he thoroughly deserved. I was a bit nervous. Well, I was very nervous, should I say, about his tactics. Seemed to me like he was a bit too stationary. Excuse me, but as Jared pointed out, he was trying to find the range. He could have done with keeping his guard up a bit more, and for me to move a bit more, but whatever his tactics was, it worked, and he stuck to the game plan and he got the W, and that's all what matters. I'd like to see Joseph Parker in the mix now, and that boy deserves the title shot. Most definitely does. Zhang will come again. Zhang to me looked like he was carrying a bit too much weight. I do believe it was a record high. He looked very flabby round the belly. He looked like he was really gassing as well. But fair dues to the man, he stuck in there and he did. He went right to the very end. Like I say, he caught Parker with Pete split his nose, as we all know. Parker got up off the floor and carried on, you know, whereas most people probably wouldn't have wanted to carry on. But Joseph Parker, man, fair dues to the credit. Can't say it enough. I really happy. I predicted he would win, but I also did say don't rule out him getting knocked out. But Parker, man, I tell you, that lad's just really come on leaps and bounds. Really proud of him. I really am. And like I say, I think that kid deserves a title shot, definite. And I think he's a problem for any of them heavyweights. Tyson Fury, Alexander Usyk. I think he could cause a problem. Anthony Joshua. I mean, I know he lost to Joshua, but let's be honest. Well, for me, the referee never let Parker. Every time Parker went on the inside, the referee split him up. But I don't know. I just like to see him get a title shot. Well proud of the guy taking on the bogeyman of the division and getting the W. If he was to fight Joe Joyce again, I'd like that, because really Parker should have never lost that fight. And for me, I think he'd beat Joe Joyce easy, as long as he came in like a good weight, because he came in at a very high. I think that was another record high weight when he come in against Joe Joyce, and he was blowing out of his arse after 4 rounds. But for the first 4 rounds, Joe Joyce couldn't touch him. So if them were to meet again, I think he'd toast him. I really do. Let's talk about Anthony Joshua now. Anthony, I'm not looking too much into this, because don't get me wrong, it was a tremendous knockout. And I'm very glad that Ngannou got up and he's alright. I feel a bit gutted for Ngannou. You know, no one wants to get starts like that, how he did, but Anthony Joshua showed that there's levels to this game. You can't come from UFC background or MMA, whatever it is he comes from. You can't come from that background and come into boxing and mix it with the elite fighters. You just can't. Maybe if you're been fighting mediocre fighters for a few years and you know got more experience, but you can't just be dropped in the top tier of heavyweight boxing and expect to do well. For me, if he fights another heavyweight, Frank Sanchez, someone like that, he'll get starts to gain or beat. I really do believe that. He did very well against Tyson Fury, but for me, Tyson Fury never trained for that fight. And if he did, then Ngannou made Tyson Fury look shit. And Anthony Joshua made him look even shitter. So I'm not looking too much into it. I'm glad Ngannou got his money. But I think he should go back to UFC and concentrate over there. That's just my thought on it. I think if he was to fight someone like Andy Ruiz or something like that, he'd get beat again. Anthony Joshua, I don't know what I was saying again. Don't know what Ben Davison's doing with him. But Ben Davison seems to have reinvented Joshua. I think these two go down well together. Joshua it was easy work really. Stuck to the basic boxings. You know, jab, straight, right. I had Joshua to win, but I thought it might go to points. But Joshua blew him out of there. Tyson Fury's not going to want no smoke with Joshua now. That's guaranteed. That's guaranteed. He's not going to want to fight Anthony Joshua. He'll duck the shit out of Joshua. I'm telling you. I don't even think he's going to fight Usyk. I think that's bullshit. But if he does, and he beats Usyk, I don't think he'll want to fight Joshua. He's too big and strong for him in my eyes. I think Fury's legs are shot to pieces. I think Joshua will take him out, I really do. I think it'll be an easy win for Joshua. But that's just my thought. But on whole, for me, it was Anthony Joshua showing, stay in your own lane. Don't come across here and think that you can just mix it with these elite heavyweights. And as shown last night, what happened, he got blown away. Devastating knockout. Absolute devastating knockout. But all in all, I think the fans won last night. Great card of boxing. I'm really liking Eddie and Bricktop working together, and the Saudis putting these cards on. I hope we get more cards like this, because boxing's going in the right direction for me now. You know, getting some good fights, man. And it means that the promoters are working together instead of a 30-year hatred between them. Maybe more promoters and more networks can come in on it and stuff like that. So, for me, it's going in the right direction. It was a great night of boxing. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Like I say, I hope there's more to come. But, yeah, that's all really got to say on it. Where does Joshua go next? I don't know. Where does he go next? Hopefully he'll get a shot at the winner of Usyk or Fury, or he fights Filip Hrgovic. I think he smokes Hrgovic. I'm not a big fan of Filip Hrgovic. Not got nothing against him. I just don't rate him like everyone does. I think Joshua would take him out no problem. And then maybe get a shot at like I say, at the winner. I don't know. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, great night of boxing. Thoroughly enjoyed it. And like I say, I hope we get more cards like that to come. But for now, I'm signing out. You know, have a few beers and watch the film. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. So, hope you're all good out there. Peace out. Catch you later.